All right, cool. We're here. Um, right. So, GTA 3. Um, just trying to make sure everything looks all good, and yeah, I did rename the streams on Kick and Twitch, but I'm just double checking that too. Yeah, it's part four. Part four. Yeah, okay. It's the fourth GTA stream, so I guess we're not really expecting too much there. Where am I? Oh, yeah, no, the stream is. Wait, hold on. Yeah, just trying to make sure I hit the go live button on the GTA stream for YouTube. God, I love the music so much. But in saying that, I'm probably gonna like mute or change to chatterbox each time if I have to, just to avoid getting hit by copyright claims and the like. Speaking of which, all right, cool. So we've got a few different options on what we're going to be doing here because since I'm going for the 100%, which is required for the platinum, I have to like order the events a little bit where I have to do certain missions before other missions and things like that. So I'm probably gonna load up my autosave just to make sure I haven't screwed up anything there. I don't believe I have, but just wanted to double check because I'm gonna be doing the payphone missions for El Burro. Just have a quick drink. Yep, never mind. I have to load up that other save. This one, Turismo. This is the one I need to load. So I just finished this and got the buy a mile achievement. But the problem is that when I was streaming last week, I actually ran out. Like, for some reason, the internet just straight up stopped working. I'm not sure why. I have no clue why, but it just did. So I guess we're just gonna take it from there, basically. All right. I've had a drink. I've got my remote in front of me, which is all good. Cool. So I'm just thinking whether I want to do the El Burro missions first, or if I want to do the import export, or do the rampages. Actually, you know what? Let's get started with the rampages, I would say. And luckily for me, I have a cop car. So this cop car can actually serve as a checkpoint, if you will, for me to be able to do stuff so I can just reload my save whenever. Oh, and before we run off, I'm just going to grab a bunch of bullets because I'm going to need that for the vigilante missions later on, just because I keep blowing up my cop car every single time. But if I save with the cop car inside my garage, it just repairs the car. So if nothing else, I at least appreciate that much. That the game is looking out for me a little bit. Right. So let's... Which way was I supposed to go again? Took a wrong turn somewhere, but that's alright, because I know exactly where to go from here. Boom. Now, I take a right here, and I take the next left, and then there's like a little alleyway I can go into, and that's where the first rampage is gonna be. And I have to kill 20 mafia guys, if I remember right. So, activate vigilante, the vigilante missions, and then stop the vigilante missions. So now if I go to the game menu, I can, yeah, 1:08 p.m. Yes, that's the time right now, so we're good. And, probably should make sure I've got, do I want the shotgun or the SMG? Or pistol? Let's go with the SMG. Alright, so we're looking for... These guys can actually shoot from pretty far away, all things considered. Wait, what? What? Why are they everywhere? Where did these guys come from? What? Am I dead? Oh, I died. Damn it. Ugh. That sucks. Okay, wait. So if I go game and then I reload my load my autosave. That should kick in, I think. Yep. Sweet. There were no guys behind me, and then they just suddenly appeared, you know? Like that type of thing. Oh. Hmm? Wait a second. Why did I kill the cops and then just get the cops on me? So I need to avoid getting the cops on me while I go for the 20... whatchamacallit. Also, didn't realize I get an assault rifle that's got, like, infinite ammo, basically. So I need to kill 20 of these guys. Another one behind me. Why am I reloading? Oh, reloading. That's why. Ah, I'm down to like 25 health already. Ooh, jeez. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. You know, maybe I should just get in the cop car and just run these guys over. I just need to keep backing away. And not back into like more... Oh, jeez. I'm dead. I saw a dude run up to me from my left and I was like, crap, okay, I'm dead. Maybe I should use the cop car to kind of run him over, I think. That might be a way to go. Like, I don't need to necessarily use the assault rifle to get the mafia guys. So if I jump in, cool. Jump into the cop car. Nope, I don't think cop car kills count. Oh, damn, okay. Well, that sucks. Yeah, so I gotta kill him with a very particular weapon. In this case, whatever I'm given. Damn it. Okay, killing 20 guys is gonna be a lot more annoying than I gave it credit for. I thought it was gonna be a lot easier. Because the thing is that I'm basically standing in the middle of, like, with no cover at all. So I thought maybe I could, like, use the sides here and stuff as cover. Do we have a dude here? Any dudes here? Okay. Well, I've still got like 91 health, so... No, get the cop. But the problem is with like games like this is that the cops are gonna spawn like everywhere. Usually. I've still got 83 health, I guess. Whoops. Hold on. Is that a dude? No. Is that a cop that's shooting at me at the moment? Wait. Seems like it. Ah, damn. It is. Cops. A couple of them. Wait, what? Now, I've got way too many cops on me. Holy. I'll just run the hell out of here. Hold on. Okay, I guess I'm using the cops as like basically a machine for gang warfare. Also, there's a health up here. Sweet. Wait, is there not one? Oh my god. Alright, rampage complete. Sweet. Now I just need to get the hell out of here. There's like a bunch of cop cars, plus I can grab some health. Whoop. The last thing I want to do is screw something up now. Bunch of like bodies everywhere. Okay. Grab the health. And I've got tons of money, which is going to be huge because the thing is, this early in the game, there's no reason for me to have as much money as I do right now. What I'm probably going to do now is just go and save. If I go and save, then I can just go back and try to do some more, the next rampage. Because there's like 6 of them, I think, in Portland. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drive over slowly. Yeah. I keep forgetting that with older GTA games, if you tip over your car, basically it's just going to catch fire and explode right away. So you want to be careful of that. Here we go. Alright. So I'm just going to jump into here, park the car, get out. Do we have any guns here? We do, in fact, have the guns in the hideout. So I did grab her out. I think I've got 30. I've got 30 secret packages so far because I haven't unlocked any of the other islands yet. So we'll get there when we get there. The second and third parts of the map. The next one is actually not that far from there. Huh. Wait, how many rampages are there? Wait. Let me have a quick look. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, there's only 6 rampages. There's a ton on the map because they change areas when you fail a rampage. So rampage number 2 is gonna be over... If I look at the map real quick, it's over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a waypoint here. That's the way I want to go. Yeah. That's going to be the way. Alright, let's do this. So, follow this little waypoint that I put for myself. And at least now that I've properly saved, I don't need to worry too much about using autosaves for the last one, because it's just done. Unless I delete my save, which I hopefully won't do. I should consider that one done, basically. So the next rampage is around here. So I'm just gonna park my car up here. Eliminate the threat, and then boom, just, yeah, remove that. Cool. So, around here, apparently. I chose to watch Sword Art Online, Unanswered Butterfly Online, because I didn't want to pay 20 extra bucks for the PS5 app streaming it. That's fair enough. Like, I'm probably going to end up doing the same, because I'm probably not going to be getting the new Sword Art Online game, Echoes of Aincrad, anytime soon. I'm going to be waiting most likely for a discount before I do. Now the next rampage should be around here somewhere. Yo, Stardog, what's up? Yeah, I'm pretty sure the next rampage should be here, unless... Oh no, because I'm using a guide and it's got a letter and a number, and I'm like, okay, is the number the one that signifies, oh yeah, this is the first rampage, this is the second rampage? But no, I think it's the letter. I think letter A is the first rampage, letter B is the second rampage, you know, that type of thing. And so the number 1, 2, 3 is like, oh, here's the first one where A's gonna appear, and the second one. How about the Japanese Premium Edition? Because that version gets a Blu-ray version. I'm gonna be hopeful that I don't have to get that, but hey, if it's available, why the hell not? Lol, you only started 15 minutes ago? Yeah, I guess so. Well, I mean, I started streaming 15 minutes ago. You're not wrong about that. Hey, Spyro the Dragon, good man, how you doing? Actually, there's a gun here. I can just grab that. Okay. I'm just like looking around for these stupid rampage tokens. It's around here somewhere, I'm pretty sure. I'm doing good, and guess what? Ooh, surprise me. What's happening? Got a girlfriend? Nice, nice. Congratulations. I I mean, I really don't know what to say. It's really hard to find someone out there, especially if I mean, I guess it's hard to find anyone who's interested. And yeah, I mean, I'm speaking for myself mostly at that point, but yeah, no, congratulations. I'm looking at the map and I'm pretty sure it's around here somewhere. Hold on, wait, am I looking at this right? Wait a sec. It's further down? Nah, man, you deserve it. You deserve it. Honestly, the people who watch the new CGI Sword Art Online movies said they actually prefer it. Yeah, I think we had this chat before about like how people would have preferred the older the newer CGI movie to that of like the older movies, the progressive movies that we got so far. But I mean, progressive is a bit of a nutshell in and of itself, isn't it? Is there nothing on that side? How do I get on that side? Do I need to like climb up a building and then drop down? That's what it feels like. Unless I'm looking at this wrong. There's only like what, 3 places? I actually, you know what? Because these rampage tokens can be in one of like 3 different locations, I'll just try all 3 that I can find. So 2B is gonna be around. Wait a second. If I go map, it's gonna be around here somewhere. Let's try here maybe. See how that goes. Also, I have some unwanted attention. Holy. Well, I'm just gonna have to reverse out, unfortunately. I feel like I'm looking in the wrong place. Hold on. Wait, 2A, 2B. Is there a 2C? I guess not. Weird. Anyway. Also, me and my friend are almost done with Gears of War 2. Nice. Almost finishing Gears. Crap. Okay, I screwed up. I'm gonna reload. I don't think Gears is that long, if I'm remembering correctly, right? It's like 20-ish hours. Unanswered Butterfly actually feels like a true transition to the first Progressive movie that Progressive 2 skipped a lot of content. It really does feel like the second Progressive movie did skip a lot of content, because I'm like sitting there watching the movie and thinking to myself, did I miss something, or did a lot happen and we just didn't get to see it? But if it feels like a true bridge between the 2 movies, then I would say that's a good thing in that case, right? Wait a second. Rampage is past 1 out of 20, yeah. I just have to get to the next one. Where is the next Rampage anyways? What the heck? I'm like running around trying to find the damn thing. Wait a second. I'll just take a right here. Because the thing is that it's going to be further down this way. And then if I keep going down, then I get out of the car, right? Wait, is it on the other side of this thing? Wait. Wait, what is that? Oh, yeah, I found it. I found it. Never mind. Ah, man. And here I thought I was going blind, when I was looking in the wrong place the whole time. The new movie takes place during floor 3, while the second progressive movie focused on the end of the floor and floor 5. Remember, never forget that, like, Aincrad itself consists of 100 floors. So they could really, you know, elongate the whole story if they really wanted to, you know? 20 triads in 120 seconds. Oh, it's the guys in blue, right? 20 triad guys, huh? This one seems a lot easier compared to like, because these guys don't generally tend to have guns. That's why I'm like, oh, so surely this one's got to be easier, right? Oh, another one. Are there more? Oh, yeah, no, they kind of respawn on the spot, it seems like. Oh, and there's a health here too. Neat. So I've got infinite ammo on a shotgun. Plus I also have... there's a couple of guys over there. It's funny that the second Progressive movie not only showed floor 4 boss, but without even doing stuff in that area. Oh, I thought it was end of floor 3. Okay, so... yeah, no, that's annoying. Because it just means that, like, there's a bunch of stuff that happened and they just didn't show it. And that's a bit of a pain. Like, why should we care about what's happening when, like, there isn't, like, when you're not going to be showing us? Like, you're making us think that we shouldn't care about those parts of the journey in that case. 10,000 bucks. Let's go. Alright, now I just need to get the hell out of here. Very annoying though, when you really think about it in the grand scheme of things. It's like, what the hell was the point in skipping content and putting it elsewhere? If you're gonna like adapt something like a story such as Progressive, it's better that you just kind of put everything together and then just package it out like as it was intended. Still though, Spider-Man, I guess I didn't really give you as much time to say congrats and stuff, but man, it really is hard to find like a, not even necessarily a significant other, but just someone else to kind of vibe with. Sure enough, like, you can find people to kind of spend time with, but, you know, the concept of, like, you know, friend zoning and stuff, the way social media has really changed things, like, sure, like, I'm married, I've got a kid, like, it's a good time and all that, but the thing is that for me, things were probably easier when I got married, like, a few years ago than, say, it is now to try and, you know, get with someone. So, you know, it's one of those things. So I honestly want to say big ups to you, really. It's not an easy thing to do, not at all, and especially seeing chicks online, like, holy crap, man, there are some very, very annoying people online. Jesus Christ. Also, I think, is it up here? Ain't no way there's gonna be like a rampage token here. Yeah, found it. Sweet. The next rampage. They said the Echoes of Aincrad heavily expands on Progressive by showing more of the beta phase that was previously seen with Mito in the opening of Progressive. I'm glad that we're not, like, you know, referencing any of yeah, I'm glad we're not referencing any of Sword Art Online itself, because... What the heck? Right, 2 more explosions. Because obviously we know about the beta stuff that happened during Sword Art Online, but, you know, that feels way less important than, you know, compared to, say... Rampage fail wasted, damn it. That, you know, we don't consider that to be particularly important at all. The beta aspect in the original series. I mean, it is what it is, yeah? Rampage. Anyway, I'm doing the... Oh, I probably forgot to mention, I'm doing the rampages because I want to get 100% in the game. Oh, jeez. Run away, run away, run away. Street sweeper. I got an achievement and I don't know what it was for. Oh, there's more of them. Ah, another one. Wait a second. Oh, jeez. I am almost dead and I am almost done. Let's go. Alright, now I just need to get the hell out of here. Oh my god. Get. Oh boy, that was close. Oh my god. The only reason why I think Echoes of Aincrad is a good direction for the game series is because they want to stop relying on Kirito and focus deeply on a silent protagonist. And the thing is that I agree. Like, I think that that is an excellent decision to make because I hate Kirito. I will continue to keep saying it. I think he's a terrible main character. I think that he's an awful protagonist. He does not make the series better. In fact, he makes the series worse because the problem is that the series has to revolve around him. And as far as a main character goes, I don't like him. Again, it's because in the games, for example, when you don't play as him, my the way that I think of it is like the main character is supposed to be you, the person who's playing. What up? Not much, Daryl. What's up with you, man? That like the you're supposed I assume the main character originally is supposed to be like some sort of self-insert main character, you know, oh yeah, I can see myself in this guy, that type of thing. But you can't really do that with someone who has a, you know, personality and one that doesn't really isn't fun to watch. And because all the characters then fawn over him, that's kind of what makes the whole show revolve around him. So if you remove him as an aspect of the show, I feel like you'd get at least a slightly more interesting series. Just saying. Just talking crap, what's it called? Sword Art Online main character lore, I guess. Not even lore, it's just complaints about it. Otherwise, just doing the rampages for GTA 3, all trying to 100% most of the GTA games just before we hit GTA 6 in November, because you know, sure as hell, I'm going to be playing that day one. And I'm probably going to be one of the first people that's going to be playing that game, given that as far as time goes, we're furthest ahead in time with, like, you know, time zones and junk like that. So, same idea, I suppose. Now, where the heck is this one supposed to be? Never mind, just waiting for my wife to get off work. Saw you were live, so jumped in. What we talking about? Oh, okay. See, that's how far behind I am with the chat. Like, because I was just crap. What's it called? What was I gonna say? Because I was like looking at a guide, just trying to figure out where on the map the next rampage is supposed to be. So I just like kind of missed all the messages for a moment there. The first Sword Art Online game without Kirito is free-to-play integral factor. Game that continued that formula with Fatal Bullet, considered one of the best. I still haven't played Fatal Bullet yet. I want to give it a shot. I have it. I'm just yet to, you know, play it. Wait, I've already done this one, haven't I? I've already done this, wait. Number 2, number 3. Ah, okay, yeah. No, I'm on number 4 now. That's why I'm completely lost and trying to find something that is not there. Gotcha. All right. I'm on the 4th of what, like 6 rampages? Dang. So I'm actually making pretty good progress in the grand scheme of things, because it was Mafia Dudes first, Triads next, and then Triads for number 3 as well. So with number 2, number 3, it was using a shotgun and an SMG. So I imagine we're probably gonna have shotguns again. Hopefully this time against mafia dudes. Fingers crossed. I mean, we'll see how that goes. I'm being relatively hopeful is what I would say. Oh, there's a thing here. Let me just park the car here real quick. I'm pretty sure whatever I'm looking for is going to be here. Ah, found it. Rampage time. Let's freaking go, people. Oh, Diablos. I forgot about these guys, man. Which ones are Diablos again? Because I know they drive those black cars. And I have to kill 30 as well. Oh, it's a dude with the crown on their back. Okay, got it. And if I see their cars, like, it's pretty recognizable. I should be able to get him. Fatal Bullet was praised for hooking people in, to the silent protagonist, but then made Alicization with Kirito again, and reception got way worse. Can't say I was keen on, you know, Kirito coming back or anything like that, you know. I mean, this is a hell of a weapon, by the way. See if I can shoot at him from here. Well, anyway. I'm running around trying to find more Diabolos guys. Oh, I can just hold down the shoot. But I don't even need to aim down sights. Oh. Got him. Where the heck are they? But yeah, Fatal Bullet, moving away and actually having like its own protagonist and stuff, that's all well and good. One thing that I'm personally looking for is the whole silent protagonist thing being a good thing in my opinion. The I only really got half as many. Damn. Alright, I'm gonna have to try that again, unfortunately. Well, what can you do? Get in the car and... Okay, I thought those guys were gonna keep chasing me for some reason. It's interesting, Integral Factor will get a movie in 2028 with Kirito returning, but he will have a lesser role in favor of new characters, like what Unanswered Butterfly did. You know what's interesting is that Integral Factor being a free-to-play game for the phone, it's kind of annoying to think that... how would I explain this? It's annoying that that's what they had to do to try and, like, make this whole, like... that they, like, made a game, had to shut it down, and now we're just kind of sitting here thinking to ourselves, well, what the hell else are we gonna do? Like, have a game that doesn't exist anymore, have it tell a story that's supposed to be a main story. Like, it's the idea that, and obviously, like, being live, I'm not able to, like, structure my thoughts properly while I'm playing a game at the same time, but it's like Kingdom Hearts having mobile games that actually add to the canon. It's like, why the heck would you even do that, man? Eventually, these games are going to shut down, and when people want to know more about the story, they can't know more because, well, you just kind of took it away from them because you shut down the damn game. You know, that sort of idea. Was there much real, like, need to do that? I wouldn't say so. The Integral Factor game is still going on and never went out of service for how popular the customized character was. It's still on Steam. What? Hold on, when did this game come out again? Integral Factor. SAO Integral Factor. If so, then this is a really long-lasting game. I just made an assumption it wasn't even available anymore. Oh no, it released in 2017. I thought it released like earlier. What the heck? Yeah, no, it's still very much there. I can see it from here. These guys are just like running up to me at this point. Is he not dead yet? Okay, no. Yeah, I definitely was wrong. I just assumed that the game had already shut down, but I guess not. But that was an assumption on my part. Integral Factor came out in 2017, a year before Fatal Bullet, which inspired that console game. Well, at least it's the good part of Sword Art Online that it kind of was encouraged by and not, you know, stuff that's not that good. Like the source material, for example. Okay, we're almost there. How many more of these hood guys do I need to get? Oh, I got it. Sweet. Now let's get the hell out of here. Or I need to steal one of the cop cars. Something like that. It's like there's a maniac on the streets and like... it's like... I don't even know where I was going with that. It's a SpongeBob episode where there's the maniac on the streets. That's what I was thinking of immediately. Was like, yeah, that's kind of it. Isn't it? I think Integral Factor... movie will be similar to Fate Grand Order movie, another movie based on free-to-play game. Come to think of it, I've never actually played Fate Grand Order at all, if not like that much. So the fact that even that game is out for as long as it's been is kind of crazy to think about as well. Fate Grand Order, huh? Because I remember the movie, I haven't seen it, but I do have it on my server. So I could sit down and watch it any day. But still, that's been around for a while, hasn't it? Crazy stuff, crazy stuff. Alright, where the heck is the next... So we did Rampage number 4. Rampage number 5 is quite literally in the middle of the streets around here. So apparently it's around here. Weird. See, like, I'm glad that GTA did away with like these random tiny ass pickups. And the game actually functions the way it's supposed to in GTA 4 and 5. And I'm glad I can even say that because, I mean, prior to all of this, I wouldn't have even touched GTA 5 by this point. Like, I only just started playing a month ago? I want to say? Yeah. So, I mean, it is what it is, yeah. If I just go down this way... There's a pizza store. Okay, it's got to be back here. Well, let me just drive into here. Is it? I don't see it. Well, it's supposed to be here. 5A. Yeah. Unless it's supposed to be in the middle of the street and I'm completely missing it. The story of Fate Grand Order is based on the Fate franchise, but instead of taking place in the modern world, it takes place in the servants' world instead. Okay, because normally servants are summoned into our world, or rather the contemporary world. So, I kinda get it? Kind of? What was the trophy that I unlocked anyways? Just a moment ago, or not too long ago. Gang wars between these two, huh? Nothing new there, it seems like. I wonder, is it up here? Nope. Just got some pills, man. going berserk, and all that other good stuff. I have like a guide in front of me, and that guide isn't really helping all that much. Number 5, right? 5A. Yeah. What was it? GTA 3 Rampage locations. I'm pretty damn sure like it was around here somewhere. Oh, dismiss. So I'm given grenades to destroy 10 vehicles in 2 minutes. Oh, okay, okay. It's on the train tracks. What the heck? So I have to go on top of the train? Huh. Alright, sure, fine, I guess. The Kung Fu Panda Netflix series called Dragon Knight was unique because it was Poe traveling to England alongside a female bear knight who acts like Saber from Fate. Saber is a very special type of generic at this point. The number of times I've seen characters that look like other characters, like, sure, there's like a Saber for every version of Fate, but, and I know we're not talking about looks or anything when you're bringing up the Dragon Knight show, but I mean, my god, like, you can only reuse the same look for the same character, so like for different characters, and I'm like saying that with giant what's it called, bleeding sarcasm quotes, you know. It's one of those things. Anyway, yep, found it. There it is. So I have grenades. Time to blow up cars. Yep, I fell. Did I just kill myself? Damn, I killed myself. Okay, no wonder why. So grenades are practically useless in this game in that case if I can't just chuck them wherever I want. Gonna have another sip of my drink here. Cool. Alright, let's get back into it. I'm just gonna jump off the bridge here. Whoop. Or not. Guess I'll just run it from here. I didn't even notice it until I looked at like another screenshot from the GTA fandom wiki to be like, oh yeah, okay, so it's on top of the damn thing, yeah. Of course. Whoop. This is a busy street, so I'm sure I'm gonna be able to find like... Wait. Do I have to blow up specific vehicles or any vehicles? Or people driving vehicles? Ah, I got busted, damn. Did you think the Crash Radical Trilogy developers did a good job in Simpsons Hit and Run being a GTA 3 clone? 100% they did. Are you kidding me? I absolutely love that game. Simpsons Hit and Run is so damn good. I just wish we got more of it. Or a remake, or a re-release. Like, people freaking love that game. I say people, I love that game. I just wish more people did, you know? That type of thing. Also, didn't really read the instructions on what I'm supposed to do for this rampage, so I just assume it's any vehicle type rather than like a specific vehicle type. Ah, damn. Alright. Fell. But anyway. Damn it. Wrong way, wrong way. Okay, I'm like just straight up bombing the place now at this point. Holy. This is a busy ass road though. How am I not blowing up cars? What the heck? Wow, this guy really just cannot throw. I died. We got Crazy Taxi Clone, which was a decent arcade game based on Sega. No, 100%, I do agree. Simpsons Road Rage was actually pretty good too. Even though I like played mostly the GBA version, that was still a fun time, all things considered. I would definitely say so. But now we're actually getting Crazy Taxi back, like, you know, properly back. We're actually getting, you know, Crazy Taxi World Tour. Hopefully it's good. It seems like the Crazy Taxi Battle Royale is not happening anymore. You know, stuff like that. So, I don't know. We'll take it for what it's worth, I guess. Oh, damn. It like bounced off the truck and landed near me. Run away. Did I get anything? I've been throwing grenades and I haven't been getting anything. What the heck? Nothing? Seriously. Nothing at all. Oh, run away. Of course I died. Do you think Radical Handlers making Crash games better than what Toys for Bob for Crash 4? Hell no. What Toys for Bob did with Crash 4 was too damn good. Like, that was an exceptional game. I mean, I've played only a little bit of it, but it is an exceptional game. Like, it's a significant improvement on the original Crash trilogy. It keeps the spirit of the original trilogy while keeping the game moving forward and modernizing it to the current day. Hell, even things really tiny like adding the little drop shadow for where Crash is going to land, for example, is such a huge implementation of something that I feel like I wish we had for... It's something I wish we had for other Crash games in the past, you know? Like, it was a genuine improvement in a number of different ways. Holy crap. I'm dead. It was a shock that Toys for Bob worked on Madagascar 1 and 2, and they were good. Funnily enough, yeah. Like, I actually do have a copy of Madagascar 2 here. Wait. Yes, a copy of Madagascar 2. I was like double checking to make sure it was actually Madagascar 2. But yeah. They also worked on did they work on the Madagascar card game as well? I can't remember. Or if that was someone else. But yeah. I mean that the Gloria, the racing hippo. Oh man. Never forget. Never forget Gloria racing a bunch of penguins. She's definitely flapping some cheeks, let me tell you that. Hey, I'm trying to blow up random cars here. What the heck, man? I felt Simpsons Hit and Run was good. I just got home. Nice. No, it really is though. Like, I think one thing that Simpsons Hit and Run does that a lot of games really don't at the moment is it was so much fun to play through. Holy crap. DreamWorks Racing was actually the Crash Tag Team Racing sequel that was repurposed into that game. I mean, that's a hell of a way of repurposing, a racing engine and chucking in some different characters, you know what I mean? But when it comes to Hit and Run, like, it was at least for me, it was a genuinely fun-ass game. And I wish we had more of it. In fact, you know what? This brings a conversation about GTA clones. GTA clones used to be bloody everywhere. I don't know if you guys remember this, but remember Driver 3, Chili Con Carnage. We had Sleeping Dogs more recently. Like, there's so many good GTA clones that exist, even to this day. And, like, oh my god, like, so I feel like GTA clones are a lost art. Streets of LA, True Crime, Streets of LA. What else have we got? True Crime, Streets of LA, Driver 3. I think I already talked about that. Okay, cool. I made it. I'm still alive. Woo! All right. But yeah, no, like legit though. It's a really damn good time though, all things considered. The lost art of the GTA clone, if you will. Sleeping Dogs is really up there, to be honest. I 100% agree. I freaking love Sleeping Dogs. The like the way they showed of Hong Kong, their like the whole triad and police system, um, the cop and crim aspect of it, just being the underground cop, Wei Shen, like it was all good stuff. Oh, and the Kung Fu DLC where like some of the fights like happen in like black and white, and it's like in a kung fu movie, like oh my god, it's so damn good. Anyway, sorry, getting a little bit too like in the sauce right now about Sleeping Dogs, but yeah, it's interesting that the sequel to Mind of a Mutant was actually the canceled Crash Landed. Yeah, Crash Landed. Supposedly a game that was supposed to sequelize Mind of a Mutant. But I do kind of wonder, would they have kept the mutant stuff in there for Crash Landed? That I'm not too sure about. But we didn't get a Crash game after Mutant until what? Insane Trilogy? Yeah, of course. So, I mean, lots to think about, I reckon. Man. The lost history of... not lost history, but like the history of the GTA clone, man. Let me tell you. There are clones for every type of game, I feel like. Whenever a game is really, really successful, expect there to be clones of that game. Like, make no mistake. We got the Crash mobile racing games instead. Oh yeah, the Java racing game and junk like that. Yeah. No, I agree. We did get those. Was it a good thing? I'll leave that up to you, eh? Yeah, yeah. Honestly, not a fan myself, but hey, it is what it is. The N-Gage version of some of these games, crazy stuff. Yeah, I bet a lot of people don't even know what the N-Gage is. Like that's gonna take people back quite a bit. All right, cool. So that leaves me with the last one, the last rampage in Portland, and that's all the way over here somewhere. Hold on, let me just jump onto the map real quick. It's on the grass around here. Sweet. All right, let's get the heck out of here. Whoa. The Crash Racing mobile games, man. I remember when I had my Nokia and I was actually playing some of these mobile games. It's memorable to me because I actually had the phone playing those Java mobile games. And I also like ended up using a lot of data for them and spending a lot of money from my like SIM and things like that. But still funny. Why, when Crash was going on during the mid 2000s, Legend of Spyro games were mostly unknown to people? I think it's because people aren't looking for the Legend of Spyro, they're after something a little bit different. Like when you think Spyro, you think of the classic trilogy. I think that's what people wanted most from Spyro. And because they didn't get what they wanted, it wasn't as well known, it wasn't as highly sought after, it wasn't looked at as positively, you know, that type of thing. I mean, I could look at it a number of different ways, right? But to me, at least for me in particular, back in the day, like I was actually probably playing more Worms than anything else, but you get the idea. Destroy. Okay, let's blow up some vehicles. Oh, did I just die? Crash didn't struggle during the time, unlike Legend of Spyro, because it still had its original identities that did not change a lot. I mean, you're not wrong about that. I think the transition from what we got with then Spyro went into Skylanders jail. Oh my god, I don't know. So, uh, I don't know if I want to talk about it, but basically, I had an idea of making a video on all the Skylanders games because I actually have all of them, like the starter kits for all of the games, like Skylanders, Giants, Swap Force, like you name it, I got it. Trap Team and whatever have you. Like, legitimately speaking, like Skylanders is not bad, but the thing is that it's not what Spyro fans want when you really think about it. So Skylanders jail is real, is what I would say. Also, where the heck are the cop cars? Are they like trapped somewhere? Ah, man, I blew up my own cop car. That kind of sucks. But what can you do? Yeah, I died. Skylanders was meant to be a Legend of Spyro MMO spin-off originally. Honestly, that sounds like a cool idea. I would have liked that. I don't know that, to be honest. Didn't know that, to be honest. Not fair enough. But the thing is that, like, Skylanders, like, again, it's not great, but, like, it had its audience, is all I'm going to say. It's not for everyone, but there was an audience for it. The whole Toys to Life thing is what I think got in the way the most. That is the one thing we did not need. Why the heck are these guys chasing me? What did I do? I'm only just innocently blowing up a bunch of cars, you know? At least I can blow up cars that are far away from me rather than right next to me. We had Skylanders back in 2016, and I think it was a good time. I think that was the last Skylanders game that we got. It was Skylanders Imaginators. Would you think Skylanders would be more successful if it had more of a connection to Legend of Spyro? No, I think keeping it different is part of the point. That being said, though, um, remember that Skylanders did also have a TV show, Skylanders Academy, which I did get all of the episodes for, and I did watch episode 1, and I thought it was still pretty fun too. So like, Skylanders should have been its own thing, an original IP that has nothing to do with Spyro. Sure, Spyro would be like, this is how you get into the Skylander series by using a unique, not unique, like a notable name, but then you could just basically go off of that from there, you know? There are people in the way, god damn it. Okay, now I've got cops on me for sure. What? Damn people in the way. I heard Disney Channel, the TV show was pretty good. Yeah, I actually want to watch it. Like, I've already got all the episodes. I just want to go through a few more episodes. It's been a good time so far from what I've seen. I heard Disney Channel is getting the license to make a new Warrior Cats animated series in 2028, embracing the darker themes with no censorship. I mean, good luck with that. The Warrior Cats books are interesting, is the word I think I would use for that. Chasing paper. Unlocked. Wait, what? I died. Hold on. Did I actually complete, like, the, stats? Technically, it counts, but I didn't want to die at the end. Let me try that again, actually. I'm sure I can do it without dying. But yeah. Warrior Cats. I know that the book series exists. I've never read it. And that it's, like, aimed at kids, kinda. I say kinda. But, yeah. For me, like, it's like when I was, like, in school, I was reading more, like, Deltora Quest. But I totally get if, like, Warrior Cats was kind of like a similar thing, but for a different group of, readers. Am I dead? No, I'm still alive somehow. I don't know how, but I still am. Let's go. Oh, jeez. Maybe if I just keep running, eventually people are just gonna stop chasing me. Disney Channel is not the only time that they aired darker series, because they used to show Naruto Shippuden on it as well. To be honest, never really had Disney Channel. Never really was rich enough for that, unfortunately. I have no idea what Warrior Cats are, to be honest. We'll look that up. So basically, from what I'm aware, and it's because I watch the Odd Ones Out channel, but basically, from what I'm aware, Warrior Cats is a book series. And a really big, like, when I say big, I mean there's like a lot of books in the series. Is it really popular? I don't know. Like, I'm sure there's like a huge fandom around Warrior Cats. I don't deny that. But like, I've only learnt about it through like other YouTubers, for example, if that makes sense. So yeah, Warrior Cats. It's a thing that exists. And that is all I am committed to saying, because that's not necessarily wrong. Massive book series based on tribalistic cats, basically. Oh, I'm dead. Do you think Warrior Cat series were inspiration for Legend of Spyro, since they have animals in it? I don't really think so, no. That seems like a very, very vague connection to make, of all things. Like, oh, if animals are here, it means animals are going to be there. That's a bit much. That's a stretch and a half, I would say. That's a Stretch Armstrong doll of stretchiness. As in, it's so stretchy, I could stretch stretchy. But yeah. Hell of a stretch to make, is all I'm trying to say. Found the website, reminds me of the book series with the mice. The mice. I think I know which book series you're talking about, but I can't remember the name of the series. Redwall series. Oh yeah, Redwall. We were talking about that, weren't we? Yes, that's it. Redwall. I was also thinking of the book Mouse for some reason as well. Why the heck was I thinking about Mouse? Also, wasn't Mouse just a single book? It wasn't a series. It's like 1940s Germany Mouse. And I'm dead. Redwall, yeah. Okay, cool. Also, yeah, getting a series as well. Oh, hold on, wait. Is it getting another cartoon? We were talking about this before as well. How do you think the Owls of Ga'Hoole CGI movie? Yeah, Guardians of Ga'Hoole, man. That okay? Now this is like hitting on like some real old stuff that I feel like a lot of people aren't even gonna know about. Guardians of Ga'Hoole, man. I don't even remember what the story was about. That's how old it was. Oh, actually, it's based off of a book series. Huh. I totally forgot that Guardians of Ga'Hoole was like based off of a book series. What the heck? I mean, honestly, like I say as usual, insane stuff. Need I say more? Oh, I'm dead. The Owls of Ga'Hoole Flying Combat game were made by Chrome, who also worked on Legend of Spyro. Yeah, no, that game came out around 2010, I want to say, roughly speaking. Like, I'm just randomly guessing here, but it was around that time, yeah. Chrome worked on a lot of like licensed stuff since they were technically, well, they were under Activision. So Activision was working on a ton of licensed stuff at the time too. Yeah, so fair enough. Oh boy, another van there. Blow them up. Do we have any more cars? Yep, there we do. No, cops. Oh, that accuracy with the bazooka though. Another cop car. The heck? Okay, they're really close. They also made the PS2 Wii PSP versions of Force Unleashed. Come to, because I know that the Guardians game that would, you know, the Guardians game for I'm like repeating myself while like looking at like the game at the same time, trying to like blow up and not have myself die at the same time. But yeah, the Guardians of Ga'Hoole, like they had that game on the PS3, which I need to get my hands on, which is I think the one that you were talking about that's also made by Chrome Studios. Cool. So that should be the 6 rampages all done. Sweet. So now I'm just going to save my game now that we've done the 6 rampages. But yeah, Force Unleashed, man. I should go... like, there's so many games in the world that I want to replay. Force Unleashed being among them. But the PSP version of Force Unleashed wasn't that great, so I was meaning to play the PS2 version. There's so many good games, you know. So many games in the past left and forgotten. And we just want to, like, you know, go back and play them again. Honestly, like, if there's any games you guys want to, like, play, like, I would say try to find a way to play them because it's going to be so damn good. How long until you beat GTA 3? Because I want to see Kung Fu Panda game soon. Okay, what I'm going to do is I actually want to finish GTA 3 before I do Kung Fu Panda, but I'm definitely doing Kung Fu Panda after this. So I'm aiming to get the 100% for GTA 3 before we get there. So, what am I looking at right now? I think I'm like 10% completion or something like that. I want to say I'm at like 15% completion. Obviously, like, the stuff that I'm doing now is just a little bit of the busy work, but the story really does not take long to beat. Like, it takes pretty quick. Your last stream had issues from what I heard. Yeah, it did. Basically, what happened was my internet just completely dropped in the house and everyone lost connection. And then eventually it came back about 45 minutes later. 45, 50 minutes later. And so I didn't have a chance to, like, re-up the stream again. So unfortunately, yeah. We had some issues for sure. It was internet issues, which is kind of unfortunate for the, you know, for this whole thing. The only thing I have left is to do 20 vigilante missions and do the import export stuff. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually leave the cop car here. I'm gonna save again because I know I've already saved now, but I'm like a twitchy person when it comes to saving in an old school GTA game. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some of the import export missions. So it's about 6 in the morning, and that's actually pretty good. Cause we can do the first, like, I guess one of the first um one of the first vehicles, which is the security car around, wait, where the heck are they? It's around here somewhere. Oh, whoop, map. So he's driving around here sometimes. Security car is what it's called. Can be found driven around early morning or driving in front of Callahan Bridge. So I'm gonna go around Chinatown to see if I can find him. So many news. So much news, I agree. Holy crap, there's so much stuff happening and it's all pretty bad in the grand scheme of things now that I think about it. I recently beat the original Klonoa on the PS1 emulator because I heard it was short, but I think the final boss was annoying a little. I forgot that Klonoa also had a remake, not remake, but like a remaster of sorts. Just gonna park my car here, just to kind of get people to stop from driving. But yeah, Bethesda, Sony, Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, so the whole Bethesda thing about like announcing games is I think they're trying to distract from what's happening on the Xbox side of things. I think it's purely just for PR purposes because like it's good to announce games. That's exciting. But the problem is we're never going to see these games for a really long ass time. So what was the point in announcing them so early? Like why would you do that? You know what I mean? Group 6. Is this a security car? Yes, it is. Like, again, why would you do that? That's Asha's doing good work. Would I say it's good work? Who the hell knows, man? Like, I'm pretty mad about a lot of the stuff that she's doing, if I'm being honest. Wait, hold on. What am I supposed to do with the Hmm. Wait, why did I bookmark this damn page? Delete bookmark. Um. Yeah, I think the whole thing with making like announcing all of these games from Bethesda is just a terrible idea. Because the thing is that we're going to be waiting forever for it to happen. Well, what am I supposed to do for this? So, okay, so I have to go to the Portland Harbor Garage. Now, where the heck is that? Is it near Joey's? I think. Maybe it's near Joey's. uh, what do you think is going to happen to the PS6? If it's a failure for not having physical games, honestly, at that point, I really couldn't care less because I hate that they had to remove, um, you know, discs among other things. I feel like they deserve to fail at this point, in my opinion. Um, because Bethesda takes forever for everything. Exactly, like we're still waiting on Elder Scrolls 6, and that was announced back in 2018. So yeah, like that's part of exactly why I'm kind of really annoyed by all of this. Honestly, gonna keep my PS5 Pro for the next 5 years. You know what? I should have gotten a PS5 Pro as well. Now that I'm looking at it, she wants to generate excitement for Xbox, considering many bad news like layoffs. I feel like when Xbox is ever in the news, it's always bad news. So at what point do we just not look at things and think to ourselves, man, everything just kind of, sucks. Like, what the hell is the damn point half the time, you know? Now, the Portland Harbor Garage. So I'm at Portland Harbor. Which garage? Oh, okay, is it in here that I have to put it in? No, this is a bus depot. Told you so. Yeah, no, you were right. Uh, it, no one is above me not saying that I was wrong. All right, I'll admit it. I know when I was wrong, and goddamn, that's really annoying. What the heck, man? You know what? If nothing else, at least it's not the end of the world, is what I would say. Okay, I know what the building looks like. It's near a crane, I think. Or is it here? Wait, where the heck is the Portland Harbor Garage? I'm trying to look for the garage and I'm like, I don't know what the heck I'm even looking for right now. No, it's not these ones. No, not that one either. Like, it's around here somewhere, I'm sure. I just need to maybe turn around a bit. Wait a second. Nope. It's none of these ones. There's like a individual building, it looks like. I've got a picture of it up on the screen here. But I've only got one screen up, so that means I can't see the chat at the moment. Just in case if anybody was wondering, but I don't think anyone was asking. Hmm. These all look pretty plain, but not like the garage I'm looking for. Some brownish color garage.
Open your freaking eyes!
Liberty City Sawmill. It's definitely not back there. That's for sure. No, I've already been through the street though. What the heck? So like, wait. Portal Harbor Garage on the GTA 3 map. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, it's actually in the docks. I'm in the wrong place. Well, it was 700 back then. Okay, so you admitted you were wrong. Let's try this again. Sell your PS5 for 450 and get a PS5 Pro before it gets another increase. Yep, gotcha. You got me. What's up, y'all? Yeah, I'm bored. What's happening? What's happening? What you been playing? We're just kind of chilling over here, just stealing some cars, you know? The usual stuff, if you will. Let us know what's happening with you. While I try and find where the hell the damn garage is, because I feel like it's around here somewhere, and I have no clue where I'm going. The garage is... I swear, man. I'm getting lost all over the place. Hold up. Hold on. I think I'm close. It must be around here, right? No? Is this the one? Oh yeah, this is the one. This is the one. Yeah. So it says security car in there. I'm just gonna like park it on its side so I can fit all the cars in here. Delivered like a pro. Complete the list and there will be a bonus for you. There you go. Sweet. Easy. Chilling, making him get a pro. Too laid back. Oh, come on. You're calling me too late? Oh, actually, you know what? You're not wrong. I am pretty laid back for the most part. Once the PS5 Pro becomes $1,200 price next year, you will remember this conversation. I already remember our previous conversation. I remember I was playing... Crap, what was I playing? Uh, Crash Wrath of Cortex. It was Wrath of Cortex I was playing, and I remember what level I was playing too. I was playing level 22 in that game. Gold Rush. So it's not to say that I don't remember, it's just I remember too much. Unnecessary detail aside though, it's like, that was like, when did I do, when did I play that mission? That's crazy. It was a while ago, wasn't it? It was like a year ago. Around this time last year I was playing Crash Wrath of Cortex. Spyro, Deja Vu. No, but we did have another conversation. We did have a conversation during that time for sure. Oh yeah, I stole the car from the secure car from what's it called? I mean, Deja Vu is a hell of a thing. I think we can all agree with that. That being said, though, I gotta head back to Chinatown, grab the cop car, and... Actually, no, I didn't use a cop car here, did I? I used a taxi. Never mind. Yes, last time. I kind of figured that was gonna be the case. Right. What's the next car that we're looking for anyways? We are looking for... Moonbeam. So the Moonbeam is around, from what I can tell, around here in this like area. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put like a, yeah, here we go. Just a bit of a waypoint over there and see if that takes us to where we go. Because around that time, I think Demon Slayer was still airing at the time, I want to say. Unless I'm just like really off my gourd on like how much time has passed since we've had these conversations as well. can be found parked at a garage in St. Mark's. So just need to keep an eye out for like a family car basically. That's what the Moonbeam is like. It's like a family car. Ooh, what's that one? Oh, that's the Moonbeam. Sweet, I found the next car. Ah, damn it. I got busted by the cops. I told you that Sony might be cutting so many costs to sell the PS6 for a lower price, yeah. I mean, I don't deny that at all. My guess the price for PS6 is 800? Huh. That's a hell of a guess. Do I think it's gonna be around 800? That I think you're undercutting it actually. I think it's gonna be more than 800, I'm pretty sure. Wait a second, hold on. If I go to game. When was the last time I saved? 16? Ooh, wait a second. Do I want to use the cop car as a checkpoint? I mean, I could do that. But that means I would have to get the other car back again. Well, where the heck is the Moonbeam? So it's not there anymore. So I guess I'll just have to grab someone else's Moonbeam? Like this one? So I'm just gonna turn that off, jump out, jump into this Moonbeam instead. And then just drive off into the sunset, I guess. Because Sony wants to sell it to as many people as possible. That's why I'm thinking like it's gonna be more expensive. I mean, if you look at something like the Steam Machine, for example, the fact that it's selling for as high of a price as it is, I don't know, man. Like there's just something there. Well, the latest news is Sony doesn't want to subsidize the PS6, so it's not just gonna be slightly more expensive. It's gonna be way more expensive. Like it's gonna be not even funny more expensive.
Hi, my name's Phil. I've got 3 kids, 2 cars, and a mortgage. My love life is going stale, even before my wife's car accident.
And the PS5 and PS6 will get games for 3-4 years.
I'm still married.
I don't deny that. I think that it's going to be longer though. I think that they are going to, like, PS5 and 6 are going to continue getting games. Not even a little bit into the future. It'll be way later, like, into the future. Like, we're already, what, 6 years into the PS5 life cycle, and we're still getting PS4 games. So, you know, there is that too, keeping in mind. It's just an interesting spot to be in. Also a coach, nice. A coach is actually going to be right next door to here, if I remember right. Yeah. To be fair, I didn't think I'd get a lecture from the internet saying, you know, that I'm a bit too relaxed. The Sony executives, I meant. Oh, yeah. No, exclusives. This gen feels like a waste. It really is a waste. I cannot stress that enough. This generation has been a complete and utter waste. Some of the best games that we've gotten was stuff like Astrobot. I was about to say Astro Boy. Astrobot. Whereas, like, when I look at stuff like the PS3 generation, like, I'm buying so many games from there. So much potential. The potential is only there if you limit the technology. I think that having a lot of tech is actually worse because people need to get creative. If they want to make a particular type of game, but the technology is not good enough, you need to get, like, you need to really start doing stuff that makes it seem cooler than it was. PS5 was so hyped before release date. Yes, it was. I do agree. Like, PS5 was hyped to no end. Back when, you know, we were watching like the reveals and things like that. So yeah, no doubt. Where the heck is the thing again? The depot? The bus depot? It's, I think, to my left. No, that's Portland Docks. It's like somewhere around here. Sony just wasted their time going to have live services and buying Bungie. And you know what else? All of the companies that were making live service games that have been cancelled, those first party studios, they're not going to be able to make a new game at least for another 3 to 4 years, because that's how long it takes to make a new game. So if they cancelled a project and they move to a new one, we're not going to see that on the PS5 generation. We're going to see it with PS6. I'm glad that you two are getting along, by the way. We can all agree on stuff like this, I feel like. And it probably won't surprise you to know, but after the stream, I'm actually going to record some more videos for the channel talking about stuff like the lost art of GTA clones and things, but also stuff like this. I blame Fortnite. That's what Sony really wants. Fortnite is to blame for a lot. Remember that Fortnite never got big until they copied PUBG. So you know what? I blame PUBG for making Fortnite popular. I think that PUBG is the reason why a lot of things are really, really bad. Maybe I'm like on the crack pipe right now, but honestly, like, there's something there. I blame Fortnite. That's what's yeah, true. I appreciate the vote of confidence with that thumbs up, because everything comes from somewhere. Things happen for a reason, you know? Maybe I'm completely tripping balls right now, but you know, it's one of those things. Anyway, I'm just gonna like export this coach now. But yeah. Brendan Green, you are to be blamed. You are player unknown after all. What the heck? Flatbed? I feel like I've seen a bunch of flatbeds around. What would be the easiest place to get one? I guess I'll go around the red light district and see if I can find it there. I'll try this. Do not buy a PS5 Pro. I mean, that's rich coming from you. Yeah, no, I'm laughing as well. That's absolutely rich, man. You're telling me to get one? Anyway, but in all good fun though. Like, my PS5 is gonna last me a long time. My emulation console is gonna last me a long time. My PS3 that I've had since 2011 is still going to this day. I just need to replace the Blu-ray drive, but like, that's easy enough to do. Idaho. Wait, do I need to get whatever it takes? I 100% agree. I wonder, is Idaho on the list of cars to do as well? I don't believe so, right? Nah, it doesn't. Okay. Alright, off we go to the red light district to find a flatbed. Interesting type of car. Better get those Infamous 2 Platinum. Yeah, 100%. The servers are shutting down, and it actually is, it won't take more than an hour to get the online trophies for, wait. Oh no, that's a mission down there. I was like thinking, wait, is that a flatbed right there? But yeah, well, not 5 minutes to get to, like, you need to complete like the first 3 or 4 story missions, and then after that you're able to do the online trophies after that. Which luckily isn't too bad, whereas like when it comes to something like Festival of Blood, you need to complete the actual story for Festival of Blood to get to that point, where you can do the UGC stuff.
solution. Sue your boss.
Sumo.
The great thing about this country is you can sue anyone for pretty much anything, and you'll probably win, or at least get a settlement. At the firm of Rakin and
User
Bond,
generated missions. Yep. I remember the whole play, create, share movement. That was a cool thing. It's just unfortunate that like it never really worked out. Little Big Planet was a big part of this. There was some other stuff as well, you know. Perennial. I'm pretty sure Perennial isn't even on the list. Whoop, there's another van. Sony has truly fallen from grace, no goodwill left. I would say that they lost their goodwill when they tried to do live service games. Because I always kept saying, like, we as PlayStation players don't want live services. We just want, like, more single player games. Like, what was the point in even going down the path of live services to begin with? What are we trying to even, like, achieve, basically? Also, I can't seem to find a thing for the life of me. I'm just like kind of driving around trying to look for a very specific car. Sony and Xbox lost my goodwill. I'm going to PC for my next upgrade. Fair enough. Agreed, but even worse now. Yeah, so much more than before at least. Make our shareholders happy. Shareholders, man. Again, that's another thing that I feel like a lot of people don't really talk that much about, is just how much shareholders have ruined gaming as a whole. The idea of like publicly traded companies, it's completely ruined the concept of gaming as a whole. Because remember, when it comes to business and what's it called? Business and like creatives, it's always business that wins. Creativity never wins in that situation. So it just really, again, I feel like I'm talking a lot of like negativity, but the thing is that that's just kind of how it is, right? It's all pretty negative at the moment, and it's probably going to stay that way for quite some time. I just can't imagine how else things are going to shake up in the grand scheme of things. Oh crap, I got a cop on me. I mean, I know I hit the cop before, but like that was a tap. That was an accident, man. Okay, now the cops are not on me anymore. Art versus business, always at odds. Yeah, 100%. So this is the flatbed here. Let me just put it in. Dislike playing for online. Yeah, no, 100%. Online should never be something that you're paying for. Found at parked at Greasy Joe's Cafe. Greasy Joe's Cafe. Isn't that like the place that's like on the bottom left corner of the map? I need to go there. I'll check it out. I remember in the PS3 era, I didn't get PlayStation Plus because of paying for online, because that was never a thing back then. I got PlayStation Plus because I got like free games each month, and I was like a kid that, you know, didn't have a lot of money. And so PlayStation Plus I thought was a great value for the games I was getting, and the games were a lot more high quality then than they are now. In fact, you know what's really funny is that a lot of games that are given for free as part of, or added to your library for free as long as you remain a Plus member, is all stuff like, you know, games that I already have. So at some point I kind of look at everything and think, man, this has been all over the place. The Steam machine has been forgotten by now, lol. That's what's unfortunate, is that it shouldn't have been the case. Like, I feel like this, like, had they gone with the $700 price, I feel like the Steam machine would have really, you know, got things going. For people to lean in on Linux for gaming and things like that. Personally, I use Linux for gaming. Hell, even the PS5 runs Linux, using FreeBSD among other things. Like, there's good stuff all over it, really, but it just kind of sucks that things are the way that they are. Wait, what vehicle am I looking for again? It started back in 1990, Ford versus Dodge lawsuit that they are focusing on shareholders. Oh my god, what the heck? I need to look this up. If what you're saying is true, I'm bored. Like, that would be an interesting one. All thanks to AI. 100%. Like, AI is to blame for a lot of, like, the price increases that we're seeing at the moment. Line runner. Oh, okay, no, this... The front part of the truck, this thing here is the line runner. Got it. Yeah. Well, this has been a very positive stream at the moment.
Marriage is, how'd you say, sacred. The bond between the father and the mother. It is made in heaven and in the bedroom, if you know what I mean. I think so. For my people, it is the holiest, most sacrosanct thing imaginable. Like a church. Yet,
Sure, AI can be used for good things, but
also be like a brothel. The woman, she must be
nothing is ever used for good when it originally starts.
cooking, changing the diapers on the babies.
But some things feel less worse than others.
Or a vixen in the
How many more streams do you think before you beat the game? Well, the thing is, I haven't even really, like, started doing the story that much. Like, the story isn't long.
Fernando knows not. Well, I mean, you know, it's an
But I'm not sure, because I'm aiming for 100% at the moment. That's why I'm doing, like, all of the stuff on the side. Do you really know what AI, do you know what AI is really about? The pursuit of a monopoly.
big kiss. Like I gave a woman.
I mean, I get OpenAI trying to do that for sure.
Like I gave a woman.
The Trash Master, where the heck am I going to get that from? Oh yeah, my sister's husband really does work for Rockstar. I'm kind of skeptical on that one. Wait, hold on. The Yankee. Wait, do I need that for the garage? Yankee. Oh, I do need it. Okay, cool. So I can just park it in the Bobcat. There's also a mule around here as well. I can just park in the garage for them to sell. When I play Simpsons Hit and Run, I never understood the difference between the Snowplow and the Plow King. Aren't they the same? Or it's just references to different cars. Because you've got the Snowplow and then the Plow King, which is obviously Barney's plowing. Was it Barney's or Homer's business? I cannot blame you. I'm only being honest. The only GTA game I love is 4. I'm personally what's it called? I'm a Vice City guy myself. And at the moment I'm playing 5 off stream because I want to platinum 5 ASAP. But then after that I'm going to prioritize getting 3 done. So what I'm going to do is do like the side content for 3 off stream and do only the story missions on stream. So I can hit the 100% because it takes a while to get that 100%, let me tell you. My friend loves San Andreas, yeah. No, I mean, I think San Andreas is an interesting one because it was extremely popular back in the day. Because when I was little, all I heard the kids in the playground talk about was, oh, did you play San Andreas? Oh, do you play San Andreas? Like that was what the general conversation was like. Not even kidding. Like, that's just what the conversations were like in the playground. So honestly, like, to me, San Andreas feels like very overhyped in a way. I was so excited that Tak and the Power of Juju crossed over with Nicktoons Attack of the Toy Box. Ah, man. Oh, that actually reminds me. There's also the Tech PS2 game. God, I would love to play that again. I actually have it on my emulation PC. But yeah, no, great times, great times. All not much to really say there. Good times. Let's see. Blister, Mr. Whoopi. So I've got a few. Oh, did I just jump into the water and die? Huh. That's actually pretty funny. That was an accident. As you could probably tell, I was looking away from the screen to look at like my laptop screen here, and yeah, sure enough, just killed myself. Oh well. Do I have any guns? I do not. Crap, all of the bullets that I saved from my ear, you know what? I'm gonna let it be for now. Let's go to Capital Autos and get the blister while I'm here. Oh, I can steal this car for now. Alright, oh man, get the heck out of here. Manana. I heard that Code Lyoko games were not that bad for being a Western version of the Dot Hack series. Oh my god, Code Lyoko. I haven't heard that name in a long ass time. I remember the kids looked really weird because it was a 3D. I think they aimed for 3D animation. That's why the show looked a little bit jank. But I'll be honest, didn't think I'd be hearing that right about now, if I'm being completely honest. Wait, is it around here or is it in a different car park? But if the games aren't that bad, then that would definitely be worth a shot.
Has your marriage gone stale? Has the spark gone out of your love life? Looking to add a little adventure to the monotony of
Capital
monogamy?
Autos.
Hello, I am Fernando Martinez, founder of Fernando's New Beginnings, a revolutionary new way of saving your marriage. We understand how two kids and a mortgage can take the passion out of your life. With our
It's a small car I'm looking for. The Blister. Blister. I mean, this isn't it, but it's the Esperanto. Do I even need this? I don't believe so. Nah. Alright. What car is this? It's a Rumpo. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna take this anyways, because I need this car. Why were the main characters of Code Lyoko not hated as Kirito from Sword Art Online? Well, it's because it's not as memorable of a series. It's not really as good in general. The concept of the series was not as interesting, so I guess because we expected more from the show that, you know, there was just very little, if not basically no expectation at all, so I guess I kind of get it in that sense, maybe? Just gonna park the car in the garage real quick here. Personally, I like Vice City more, yeah. Like I said, I'm more of a Vice City guy. That's why GTA 6 did interest me a little bit. But the problem is that, well, GTA 6 is not going to be doing too well for me, given that it's, you know, digital only and all that. I'm under attack, I'm under attack, I'm under attack. Get me the hell out of here. Alright, jumping into here. So the next car that I'm going to go for... Wait, is that a Bobcat? Looks like it. Hold on. Steal this car real quick. It is a Bobcat, sweet. I'm going to deliver this real quick. Get the hell out of here. The Kuruma. And I'm dead. All busted. Sword Art Online tried to copy Jeremy from Code Lyoko in the 3rd season, where they made a character Higa Takeru, who was both tech and geniuses. I don't see that. In fact, I don't think I ever watched the series to that point where like we hit like a 3rd season, for example. Pony, Dodo, Bobcat. Yeah, interesting stuff, all things considered, though. Perennial. So many of these cars. Wait a second. What car is this? Patriot. Oh yeah, this is one that I do need to deliver. Alright, sweet. Because yeah, the Patriot is one of them, I think. Yeah. The Trash Master, though, I don't know where I'm going to find one of those. Chatterbox. I'm pretty sure I'm going to run into another Bobcat around here anyways, because I found like 2 at once.
You are very brave. I like that. But no, not with me. Passion for life, passion for love, passion for women, which he can take home to his wife, of course.
What, so you act like a pimp?
Not a pimp, little man, a savior. In a controlled environment, I reintroduce the man to a pleasure he has lost,
to the Patriot. Did you stop watching Sword Art Online after the 1st season because of Kirito and watch Gun Gale Online spin-off instead? I've actually watched all of it. I've watched all of Alicization, I've watched all of Season 2, I've watched all of Season 1. And when I say Alicization, I'm talking about not just the original bit of Alicization, but also the second half, War of the Underworld. So I've actually watched all of it, including the Gun Gale Online spin-off, which has done 2 seasons so far. So, like, you know, I've been there, watched that, and let me tell you, like, I still don't, like, even when Kirito was knocked out for War of the Underworld, I still didn't like him, because it seems like everyone was bending around his finger. Everyone was here to defend him. Everyone exists because him. Like, he should not be the sort of central figure that he is kind of stemmed as. And that's, again, part of what really annoys me about him as a main character. What cars do we have here? None of these are what I'm looking for, so I'm going to jump back into the truck. Wait, so what's the main car that I'm looking for? The Trash Master. Found around Chinatown late at night. I'd say 4 in the morning is late enough. Let's go to Chinatown and see if I can track down a Trash Master. Are you glad the final arc of Sword Art Online main story finale will get rid of him? Once it ends, they might focus on other characters after it. That is, if they make more of the series. If they make more of the series, yes, I would be excited. If they stop making more of the series at that point, then yeah, I'm not going to be too keen on that. Because it just means that he was meant to be the main character the entire time, and the entire focus was purely meant to be on him. Oh, Trash Master, found it. Wait, did it just disappear? I think the Trash Master truck just disappeared. I mean, they couldn't get rid of him fast enough is what I'm going to say. Really don't like him as a character. Just such a bland guy. People like him just because he's nice. Like, that's all it really comes down to. other characters don't exist to have their own stories. Instead, they exist to exist around him. Like, you can't just have a central figure be like the main reason for everything happening as such. That's just kind of annoying. What do you think the silent protagonists from Integral Factor, Fatal Bullet, and Echoes of Aincrad were better than Kirito? Even if they didn't have emotion? Yes, that would be way better. Because at least not... Other characters don't exist because of the silent protagonist. If the silent protagonist disappeared tomorrow, would it affect the lives of all of the characters around him? To some extent, yes. But not to the extent that, like... If Kirito died, everyone would be basically crying over his corpse, basically. Forever and ever. Alright, what have we got next? So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars left, and I know the Dodo is the only one I can't get here. Funnily enough. I've already done the Patriot, the Trash Master, the Line Runner. So next is either going to be Mr. Whoopi and Blister. But the problem is when I went to Capital Autos, I didn't actually see Blister. Maybe I'll try again. Mr. Whoopi is around Saint Mark's early in the morning, driving early in the morning. Oh, it's early in the morning now. Let's check it out. See if I can find Mr. Whoopi. I just need to drive up this road here to get there.
A beautiful union by an adulterer and Queen Kong. That's great. So, who's on the line now?
Hi, Laszlo. It's Janet. I love the show and always wanted to call in. You really offended me today. Who's this gutter trash you got on the show?
Hey, Janice, I share your anxiety. The studio kind of forced him on me. Hey, you watch yourself, mister. And you, Janet, why are you so ugly? Your husband, he don't make you happy?
No, he's an idiot and a jerk.
But he's probably a good daddy. And you sound very pretty. Angry and a little bit of a know-it-all, but very pretty lady. This is the thing, Laszlo. The women they think in you beginnings is only for men. But no,
Hold
it
up.
is for women too.
I'm just kind of casually driving around until I find what I'm looking for.
Senor Wonderful.
I'm pretty sure it should be around here somewhere, I guess.
Maybe she comes to work for me, and she get a new beginning herself. She discovered the excitement and the passion all for herself. This is Janice. You call me cinco, 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 nueve dos, nueve dos. Now listen, don't try to pimp out my.
The Mr. Whoopi. It's an interesting looking car, that one. Talk to you later, y'all. Have a good day/night. You two, I'm bored. We'll catch you later. For the recent game, they are putting more effort into the silent protagonist by giving him his own friend group and marketing him as a true Trojan one to protect Aincrad.
Which exotic location do you come from?
But with him being very silent, he seems less important, which could not be a more important aspect to him.
I have pride. I have a calling. Many are called, but you are chosen, my friend. And I was called and chosen to work a miracle. So, where were you called from, Fernando? From upstate, okay? To happy money now? I'm not real Latin, but I provide real Latin.
Wait. Did I already deliver the Bobcat? I can't remember. Because I feel like I just tossed it over. I'll just deliver it again anyways. Because I also can't remember if I've even seen this other type of car that I'm looking for. Could they be trying to make the protagonist like Kirby because that character was silent too? I mean, there's way too many silent protagonists in the world. And I mean, like, hey, the more silent, the better, you know? Because it means people have to get creative on how to make, you know, characters seem more entertaining and stuff like that. So,
All right, we're back here on Chatterbox, the radio show that never gets old. I'm Laszlo with open ears and a closed mind.
here we go. Delivered like a pro. Sweet. Yeah, I didn't think that the Bobcat was also in there. The bus, the pony, the Mr. Whoopi, and the blister. Mr. Whoopi, though, where the heck am I going to find this damn car? It's like early in the morning and I'm going in the right places. You don't consider Crash to be silent and acts more like Stitch? Would I Nah, Crash is not silent. He is mute. Being mute and silent are two very different things, I would say. Because the thing is that Crash is supposed to be a dumbass. So Crash is supposed to be a mute dumbass. Which is why him in Skylanders was such a weird juxtaposition of like what people think of as Crash. Wait a second. Where is that damn car? Normally I see this car somewhere around here. Whenever I'm going up this hill here. But yeah, no, I wouldn't consider Crash to be silent. He's mute. Which means it's not that he shouldn't talk, but rather the fact that he can't, and when he expresses himself, he is not necessarily silent. Also, Stitch definitely not silent. He is he expresses himself in his own way using his own language, I would say. Well, what car is that? That looks like a Bobcat, actually. Yeah, that's a Bobcat, alright. Why do you want Spyro Realm Beyond to be a true sequel to Enter the Dragonfly and not A Hero's Tale? Because A Hero's Tale was a bad game. I think A Hero's Tale was a bad game. Really not that deep otherwise. What car is this, though? The Banshee. What car is that? Patriot? Yeah, it's a Patriot. Anyway.
Thanks, caller. Ants, killer bees, fat people, what's plaguing you? Call now. Chatterbox, hello, you're on the air.
Yes. I'd like to say something about these damn...
Well, it's not the morning anymore, so I don't think I'm going to find the car I'm looking for now.
I'm really glad we get to hear about what you're having for dinner. What we should do is herd them up and put them on an island. I am the president of a group called Citizens Raging Against Crime.
Crap?
Exactly.
Your organization's called Crap. What kind of moron are you? You want to round people up for using a phone? But you're calling up on a phone to tell the world about it. I mean, how many people are there in this crap?
Yeah, no, that's not working. I think changing the voice actor after the previous 3 Spyro games in Heroes still was a weird change, taking place in a fourth wall breaking universe. I mean, they really did try and break that fourth wall. I do agree. Like, that is a really weird decision to make, for sure. So apparently the blister is going to be parked around Capital Autos, not necessarily at Capital Autos. So what does around even mean?
I bet that isn't even your real name.
Maybe on the other side?
Shut up.
Stupid.
Nanny, nanny, boo-boo. Stick your head in doo-doo.
Oh, we're going to commercials.
Is your job affecting your health? Do you become fatigued? Does working take time away from family and social events like watching wrestling? There's an easy solution. Sue your boss. See, the great thing about this country is you can sue anyone for pretty much anything.
and you'll probably win, or at least get a settlement. At the firm of Rakin and Ponzer Personal Injury Attorneys, we can show you how falling down and howling like a sissy can result in a large damage award from your employer. We also specialize in awards for injuries suffered in auto, bus, and train accidents, and can even train you to throw yourself in front of a bus and pretend to be injured. Hey, that's why they pay for insurance.
Wait, what car is that? Is that the one I'm looking for? Wait. I think that's the car I'm looking for. It seems like every now and again when I like leave and then come back, you will see like a different set of cars here. Interesting. So do you think Heroes Tale and Shadow Legacy is not in the same universe as the previous 4 games and GBA games? No, I think they are all in the same universe. I just don't want them to be. Because it's not good. Both of those are not good games. They're both actually really bad games. From a quality perspective, they bring the average quality of the series down immensely. Like, it's not even funny. Whoop. Drive through here, park the Ballista in the garage. I mean, the GBA games are much better than a Hero's Tale in my opinion. And definitely better than Shadow Legacy. Despite the fact that Shadow Legacy is a DS game, of all things.
Don't move a muscle!
Alright, I just stole a cop car, so I think I'm good here. As long as I just hide, I'm good. The Legend of Spyro universe taking place along a darker universe was a better direction than a Hero's Tale's weird tone. I mean, I agree with that, yeah. I do think that Hero's Tale did have a really weird tone to it, but I think the tone doesn't really matter as much, especially when like the gameplay wasn't as good and they changed the controls around and had to change things. Like, I just don't get why you do some of the changes. Like, square to fire a flame and then circle to charge. Like, are you crazy, man? Like, that was an insane change to make. Just having another drink. The pony and the bus. So the bus can sometimes be found driving around the safe house in front of Callahan Bridge, and the pony can be found parked at Joe's garage. Joe's garage, really? Wait a second, I'm nearby. Or is it Joey's garage? I'm pretty sure this is the payphone mission here. Oh yeah, this is the pony. Let's go.
Wasn't that just great?
I can just deliver this.
Next week, we've got our big bi-monthly phone-in, when you get the chance to win a meal for 2 at a fast food outlet of your choice, as long as you choose one of our competition sponsors.
Alright, so I'm just gonna move this through here, move to the left, and then move to the right, and there's the
Hey,
garage.
this is Andy on the Loops 106 Wheels of Steel. I wonder if these CDs
So
are
I just need to find a bus and a Mr. something else. I can't remember. The PS2 version of Hero's Tale was so weird with the control scheme that you think the GameCube version was better. I've not played the GameCube version because I played the PS2. I played the PS2 version of the game, and I was not a fan of it, if I'm being honest. So I don't think the GameCube version is going to be better, but I haven't played it, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. I mean, I can give it a shot. But yeah, not too happy about it, I would say. In saying that, I have bought a bunch of like PS Vita games recently, so I'm just hoping to keep my collection going. It makes more sense with the GameCube controller. I mean, I suppose so. Wait, Pony done, Rumpo done. So I've just got the bus and the Mr. Whoopi. Wait. Oh wait, no, that's the ice cream truck. Wait, there's one right here. I was like thinking, wait, I'm looking for the wrong type of car here. But there's like a few Mr. Whoopies right here. What the heck? Or Mr. Whoopi says, come get some. Oh, come get one. Nice. Alright, let's hide this away as well now. Now that I've got it. All for the 100% completion, getting these import-export stuff done. Whoop. Just gonna hide through here real quick. Zip through so I can check out what's happening on the... on the chat. The GameCube controller did not have the same structure as a PS2 or Xbox controller, so people complained less. I mean, I kind of get that. Also, how the heck do I have $500,000 in my bank right now? To be fair, I haven't used any cheats at all because I want to avoid doing something that'll lock out the achievements because unfortunately, compared to the original version of the game, or the original PS2 version of the game, the definitive editions, if I use any cheats, it's going to lock out the achievements, and so I won't be able to earn anything from that. Which is why doing stuff like the first responder missions are just really annoying. Is there a bus around here? Wait, what is that? That's not a bus. What is it? Oh, it is a bus. I'm gonna steal this bus now. Ha! I'm glad I ran into this thing because this is the last thing I need outside of the dodo to deliver. I think outside of me now doing the import-export missions, I think all I have to do after this is the vigilante missions, like just kill 20 different vigilantes, and then after that, I should be able to, like, I can do that off stream, and then all that's going to be left are just going to be the story missions, and I need to do them in the right order. What if the Switch is the last surviving physical console left in the future? Should another company come out to make a physical console to support it as a rival? I mean, when you build something new and bring it to the market, it's not going to sell as well as the stuff that's, you know, not already there. So it's going to be a tough one for anything to compete. That being said, I could see that happening, unfortunately. I can see that the Switch would be the last surviving console to actually have physical media, of all things. Insane stuff to think about, but, like, I can see it. And I'm not a fan of the fact that I can see it. Okay, now I need to deliver stuff to the emergency vehicle crane list. Wait, hold on. So wait, where is the crane? So it's around here, isn't it? Okay, so I have to put it in this yellow bit here. Got it. I'm gonna try and do the police first, I think. PC on top. I mean, for now, we'll see. Hey, as long as you can emulate, that's kind of the main thing. All I hope is that if a new console comes out by another company, Sony will realize the error of its ways for abandoning disc. Nah, I mean, already, like, the disc abandonment is already happening. Like, if they were going to, like, turn their back on it, they would have done it already, but it doesn't seem like they're going to be changing anything anytime soon, let's put it that way. Alright, I'm going to park my car here real quick. Just going to run over to here. I'm going to try and steal one of these cop cars. Oh yeah, sweet. I can steal the cop car and take it back to the garage. Not the garage, but like the crane, I should say. We can only hope as far as a lot of the stuff goes, though, to be honest. I'm just gonna wait for him to like move the car and then I'll move away. Could this console share the same fate as the PSP Go, since that was digital only too? 100%. And remember, the PSP store was closed a long time ago, so the PSP Go is now completely useless unless you hack it. If that makes sense. So yeah, same idea, I would say. Nice one. Here's your 1,500 bucks. Sweet. I got a free 1,500 bucks out of it. Now, I just need to get a fire truck and an ambulance. A fire truck and an ambulance. Okay. And then after I've delivered those two vehicles, I'm basically just going to end the stream there. And we'll continue on with the actual story, because there's not going to be much else for me to do. Like, there's no other, like, side stuff for me to do for the 100%. Until I reach, you know, Staunton Island, and then there'll be some more optional stuff, continue the story, and then, yeah, just the you know, the usual junk. I'm probably just going to take a shortcut here to get the ambulance. Also, someone's been listening to some, like, real highbrow stuff. Nah, I'm good. Chatterbox. Well, just as I'm about to, like, leave, you know. I guess I have to run over a few people and kill him, and then wait for another ambulance to come in.
To delight you with tales of the Black Death, witch burnings, and the joys of being a feudal serf.
Alright, cool. Where's the ambulance? I can hear him. Oh, there it is. Steel. Alright. And after this, all that will be left is the fire truck, because I'm not going to get like the other bigger rhinos and stuff until later on. When I hit Staunton Island. Plus the amount of time I spent, like, you know, waiting for this crane to move the car over is crazy stuff. Anyway, while I'm waiting, I'm just going to bring up some articles for the videos I'm actually going to be recording after the stream anyways. Because I'm sure, like, there's a lot that's been going on in the gaming space, and it's just unfortunate half of this stuff, you know? Like, what can you do? People being let go, studios being closed, games not selling well, the increase in price of everything. Yeah. I'm not too jazzed about a lot of it. The Fallout 3 and New Vegas remasters. What the hell's the point of, like, you know, the Fallout 5? Like, ooh, Final Fantasy 14's mobile game that was, is going to be shutting down in China, and also is going to be, completely cancelled. Like, the global launch is not going to work. Not going to happen anymore. What else have we got? Yeah, I think I've got all the all the videos I'm going to be making. So how would you feel about if Kung Fu Panda 5 was revealed to be the true vision of the scrap Kung Fu Panda 3? Would you watch it in theaters? Well, I feel like I'm going to watch it no matter what. Regardless of what the original intended vision was. I feel like that's just the kind of thing that I would do.
Like a kitten? Have one delivered. Just log on to petsovernight.com and we'll send you a cute...
I think I was at like 15% when I started the stream. I'm at 25%. Oh my god. See, like I'm really like hitting those percentages right now on completion.
This is Tony on Flashback FM. Liberty City's home for the best in disco, electro, and new wave.
Now the fire truck should be down this way. Because I've already done the fire missions, and they were very quick and easy to do. Is it here or is it there? Actually, no. Took a wrong turn. I heard the original Darker Kai was not meant to be a buffalo, but he was a panda and the same race as Poe. Honestly, being a panda would have been better, I think. Alright, here we go. The Liberty City Fire Department. Or Fire Department Liberty City, I guess. Here we are. Just gonna run over a few people. Well, it's not like... crap. Okay, cops are on my ass again. I hate it when this happens. Alright, just gonna take a quick left turn here. And when I say a quick left turn, I mean a really slow one, because I'm driving a truck right now. Of course it's not gonna turn. Yeah, get bent, cars. I'm in a truck. Alright, I managed to get away from the cops. Oh, no, 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 no. I was about to drive off into the water. Jesus. Okay. We're almost there. Just gonna park the truck here and get out. Boom. Not only that, but instead of being Oogway's brother-in-arms in the comedic version, the darker version himself is his student, which is parallel to Poe being trained by Shifu. Again, it's supposed to be like a reflection. The idea that he was supposed to be a reflection of Poe is an interesting idea, is what I'm saying. Like, I see it. Go on, drop it like a tot. Cool, sweet. I got another 1,500 bucks. So that's like 4,500 for like 3 emergency vehicles. Now, obviously, I don't have the dodo at the moment because I can't even get to it yet, story-wise. But I'm prepped to basically complete this whole thing. And some of the other stuff I'm going to need to grab is going to be from Staunton Island anyways. So, like I said, probably no need to worry and no stress at all. The main thing for me is just going to be saving for now and completing the completing 20 vigilante missions, because I have to complete 60 in total, 20 on each island. So just completing 20 for this island should be enough, and that all I'll have to do now from here is just play the story. I wonder what was the original intent for the Darker High, because I can see him being more evil since he was the one who gave the location for Shin to massacre most of his race. Again, because we've not seen where the vision could have led to, we can only like guess and extrapolate based on what those differences could have been, if that makes sense. Oh, let's make our way down here. Cool. I'm just gonna hop out for a second. Grab guns. Check here. We've still got the cop car, sweet. So I'm just keeping the cop car there just in case for whatchamacallit, for the vigilante missions. But yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna end the stream there, and what I'll do is I'll catch you guys next week for like me actually playing through the story. Till then, I'll catch you guys in the next stream. Peace.